Hello, this is the final presentation for technical writing course. And the first part is introduction. So my name is Yixiao Chen and I come from University of Toronto, third years now, and I'm a statistics student. The reason I take this technical course is that I'm very interested in writing and I want to improve my writing method to let readers could read my read my writings more easier and happier. So, so the first part of this presentation should be technical part. In technical part, we will mainly introduce the writing definitions, writing descriptions, and writing instructions. So first, let's talk about the writing definition. So definitions clearly clarify a description of a new development or a new technology in a technical field. So, um, and so a lot of readers are not known what we are writing about. So one very easier way to let them understand is give the formal definition. And the definitions help specialists communicate with less knowledgeable readers. So from that, we could know that definition is just like a bridge to to make everybody know what they are. And the second is writing description. So after we have the definition, we should give more details, right? That is the writing description. Uh, and an object is anything from a natural physical site. So for example, battery, tomato plant, or a book is the example of object. And the mechanism is a synthetic object consisting of a number of identifiable parts that work together. So for example, cell phone is a mechanism. And the third is processes. After we have object and the mechanism, we will have process which could explain how something happens, how everything works. Different from instructions, process could explain how to do something. Readers of a process description want to understand the process. Readers of instruction want a step-by-step guide to help them perform the process. And the last part will be writing instructions. As we mentioned above, writing instructions should be step-by-step, right? So it could let reader know how every step work. It could help readers perform a specific task. So for example, we installing a water heater in a house. So writing instructions will show how water heater works for each step. When you write instructions, you use the same planning, drafting, revising, editing, and the proofreading process that you use with other kinds of technical documents. Moreover, you might perform one other task, usability testing, to ensure that the instructions are accurate and easy to follow. So definition, description, and instruction is very important three parts in our technique. And then we go to metacognitive part. So I think the part that most useful in our career should be just like writing emails, because when we are in career, we always need to write emails to our partner, to our leader, and for everyone. And the main takeaway from this course is also just like writing everything and some communication skills with others. Yes, communication is very important in the future. Um, the course made me think about my own communication. Is that the own communication? So while we communicate with others, we should just like take about uh, take up everyone's background and culture, because sometimes what we are talking, we feel it's okay, but maybe they feel that's not very good. So we should always consider consider from other people's perspective. Um, so so yeah, so I think about the culture and the communication is related. It is very related because communication from different cultures, same culture is different. When we are talking about people with different culture, we should be very we should know that their background, their cultural background, to avoid some misunderstanding happen. And and for ethic and the responsibility in this course, for example, is plagiarism. So plagiarism is actually a very it's a good yeah. So plagiarism. So sometimes we should very care about plagiarism. Sometimes we should paraphrase and make reference if we use external resources. I think the perception of reader, audience, sender think changed. So for before I take this course, I think as a reader, we should just take a look what authors said and try to learn about that. But after taking the course, I think as a reader, we always could judge whether the author's writing is good or not. If we don't like it, we can we can also we can also make some change or make some suggestion to the author. So thanks for listening. I'm very happy to take this course.